Alright, so I want to start this off by giving all glory, honor, praise, and faith to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, as well as double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, and a salutation to the men out here pushing this word in all truth and sincerity, the men, women, and children who died in this truth, or gave their lives for the truth, that then Yahweh Shai shall rise first. Okay, so right here I have Philippians 2:2. Fulfill ye my joy, that ye be like-minded, having the same love, being of one accord, of one mind. Okay? Now, today's video is going to be on mixtures. We're going to talk about two types of different mixtures, as well as, well, actually three. Okay? One's called a solution, though. All right, let's get the solution first, because I wanted to draw comparisons to it. All right? Now, let's just bring up an example of a mixture right off the top. Food dye and water. Okay, you drop like 2 drops of food dye into water and it'll become one color, and it's uniformly distributed. Okay, meaning you can't see any of that food dye within it. You know what I'm saying? You see the mixed food dye, the food dye mixed with the water, but you don't see any like solid particles or anything like that. Okay, that means it's clear. You can see straight through it, right? Now, regular mixtures, more importantly, heterogeneous mixtures are not so. Okay, it's more like Italian dressing. Okay, heterogeneous mixtures are not uniformly distributed. You can see particles in there, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, Italian dressing, or candies in a bowl or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of basically like M&Ms. You can see all the different parts of it. It's not one uniform mixture, and that's bad. It is, you know what I'm saying? Truth wise, okay? Because we're all supposed to be one body. We're all supposed to be of one mind, like-minded, of one accord, just like Yahweh Shai and the Heavenly Father. They're on one accord, man. They're both on one accord, and so should we be. Okay. Now let's get the definition for a solution, right? And we're gonna go right down to, you know what? No, we're not. We're gonna read both of them. A means of solving a problem or dealing with a difficult situation. All right. Now, this truth is the solution to the wickedness in this damn world. It's that simple, okay? And you need to make sure that you're part of that solution, man. You don't want to be that little speck in the solution that gets casted out, because you're keeping the solution from being a solution. Even if there's one little speck, okay, one little piece of whatever in that solution and it makes it not appear uniform, you take it out and there's the solution again, okay? A liquid mixture in which the minor component, the solute, is uniformly distributed within the major component, the solvent, okay? Now, we used an example earlier of the solvent being water and the solute being food dye, okay? Think of us in this truth as the solute, right? And the water, shit. I gotta get that Salakia. It's in John. Here it is. John 7:38. He that believeth on me, as the scriptures hath said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. Okay? So that truth, man, that belief in Yahweh Shai, right? This truth that we're in, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, okay? That's the water right there. Okay? This truth is the water, and we are the solutes. Now we get dropped into the truth, right? We come into the truth, the solvent, and we are uniformly distributed within the water, making us what? The solution. Okay? Our prophesying, our speaking, our going out onto the highways and byways, our communing with brothers, comforting brothers, okay? We say it all the time at camp. Every time we go out, you know what I'm saying? Every time we make a video, every time we prophesy, every time we even think about the kingdom, man, that's one more brick off of this gigantic castle that Esau has laid up for himself, okay? We're literally strategically taking down the stronghold, man. Tearing down the strongholds. That's beautiful. All right. And when we're distributed through this through the solvent, man, we become that solution. We are the solution to the problem, man. Jacob is the Salakia, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it to follow with, man. We're the solution. All right. And once we're in power, there won't be no more problems, man. We ain't gonna have nothing to worry about. Okay, we are the solution, man. Now, let's go on to the homogeneous mixture, which is basically the solution. Okay, it's the same thing as the solution. Okay, when it's a perfect example. It tells you right here. All right, homogeneous mixtures, which is what the solution is, appear uniform to the eye. They consist of a single phase, be it liquid, gas, or solid, no matter where you sample them or how closely you examine them. The chemical composition is the same for any sample of the mixture. Now, how do we relate that to the truth? The truth has been spread all over the world. All over the world. And it's not slowing down. Okay? So if you were to take if you were to like watch a video from a brother like in Holland or in London even, you know what I'm saying? They got brothers preaching the truth everywhere, yo. In fucking fucking Africa. Okay? They're all speaking the same doctrine, is what I'm saying. Alright? No matter where you take it from, no matter where you sample them or how closely you examine them, the chemical composition is the same. No matter where you go, the doctrine is the same. For those that know the true knowledge, okay, that have the correct doctrine, all right, those that do give their obedience to the apostles and the elders, great most, because we believe wholeheartedly that they have the truth, man. Okay, we believe that wholeheartedly. All right. So no matter where you grab us up at, we're gonna be speaking the same thing, man. We're the homogeneous mixture. Now, heterogeneous mixture. These are for you niggas. All right. They are not uniform. If you take two samples from different parts of the mixture, they will not have an identical composition. You can use a mechanical method to separate components of a heterogeneous mixture, i.e., sorting candies in a bowl. See what I'm saying? Okay. As a matter of fact, the mechanical method is gonna be is that fucking sifter. All right. The sifter's up and running, man. The sifter is most definitely up and running. Fuck up out of here. Yeah, it most definitely is. All right. The people that are that heterogeneous mixture, man, they're an eyesore. Okay, Italian dressing isn't really appealing to look at, to be honest with you. Like, you wouldn't drink fucking Italian dressing. You would drink water though. You know what I'm saying? And you can even add like another good example would be like honey in water, right? Because you know what, honey is actually an analogy for this truth, man. I believe it's in Revelation, but I'm not entirely sure where it is. Here, it's Rev 10 and 10. All right. This is Revelation 10 and 9. And I went unto the angel and said unto him, give me the little book. And he said unto me, take it up and eat it up. And it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey. Okay? Now, honey is uniformly distributed through water too, man. All right? We wouldn't be that honey, man. That honey's going to be this, it's going to be distributed as well, but it's an example of the sweet and the bitter, man. You know what I'm saying? You get both in this truth. All right? You really do. Okay, it's not all fun and games. It's not, you know what I'm saying? Especially when that temptation hit or that hell start hitting you. You know, it's very hard. It is very hard, but you got to be of a sound mind, and that's why it's beautiful to have brothers around you, man. Because you can go to those brothers. Those brothers will talk to you. They'll pray for you. All these things, man. You know, you comfort one another with these words. That's what we're supposed to be doing, yo. You know, that's why we in the solving. We all in the solving together. We know exactly what it entails. You know what I'm saying? We all catch our hell. So if we can alleviate your type of hell, you know what I'm saying, in this hell that we living in, then most definitely we will most definitely do that, man. Okay. Oh my God, I didn't even get any. I only got one scripture from there. That's crazy. You know, it's just a spirit moving, man. That's really all it is. Okay. This is 1 John 2:19. You know what? Let me let's start 18. Little children, it is the last time, and as ye have heard, the Antichrist shall come. Even now are there many antichrists, whereby we know that it is the last time. 19. They went out from us, but they were not of us. For if they had been of us, they would no doubt have continued with us. But they went out, that they might be made manifest that they were not all of us. Okay? Now, remember what I said earlier about there being even one little speck in that solution, right? If you look in the solution, it's perfectly clear, but you see one little thing in there, you got to take it out and then got to make the solution uniform. The solution itself didn't change, okay? That solution is still going to be uniform, okay? Just because you have that one speck doesn't mean that solution isn't a solution. It isn't a solution once that speck is in there, but once you take that speck out, which is exactly what happens to brothers, okay? They get sifted out. Then is a solution again. But it never changed. That speck was the only thing that was in there. Okay? That speck was the only thing that was in there that wasn't making a solution. As soon as that damn speck is out, then it's gone. And that speck represents you fake ass niggas in the truth, man. Okay? You evil ass motherfuckers in the truth, you are of that speck. And you're all part of that same speck. And once that speck is taken out, okay, in the end, of course, you know what I'm saying? Or when you expose, whenever the fuck, you feel me? It's all in the same vein. The solution is gonna be made manifest. You're gonna know, man. You know? Otherwise, false prophets and shit like that. Matter of fact, I got it right here. Matthew 7:15. Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. You shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns, of figs of thistles? Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit. A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. Every tree that bringeth not forth good fruit, Salakia, is hewn down and cast into the fire. Wherefore, by their fruits ye shall know them. Okay? You're that speck, man. You're gonna be hewn down. You're gonna be taken out of the damn solution, yo. And put back into that heterogeneous mixture where you fucking belong with the rest of them niggas, man. And that heterogeneous mixture, man, that can be attributed to not only for people in the truth, but niggas who think they know shit. You know what I'm saying? You got your black unconscious community, man. You got your fucking 5%ers, all this bullshit. I think we encountered a fucking 5%er just last week at camp. Okay? So yeah, your 5%ers, fucking Islam, Christianity, all that bullshit, man. And all those damn religions are an amalgamation of like other religions, man. They're all an amalgamation of all type of bullshit, yo. They pull directly from each other, yo. Okay? You got black unconscious talking about God is a black man and all this bullshit. Which is true, we are gods, but with a lowercase g. We're not the Most High. The Most High will kill every last one of us and not bat an eye about it if we ever tried some shit like that. Are you crazy? Okay? And fucking Christianity, you already know where they get their shit from, the Roman Catholic Church, which draws heavily on Greek mythology. You know what I'm saying? All that shit is the same damn thing. Rastafarianism, all this bullshit, yo. They're basically fucking Christians. Rastas are basically fucking Christians. Okay? For real. It's just fucking annoying. So they're all part of that heterogeneous mixture, man, with all those damn clumps that are fucking Italian dressing, all type of clumps, seeds, all type of shit all off in there, man. Too much is in there. Okay, and they're just basically suspended in that thing. If you ever see Italian dressing, they sink down to the bottom very slowly, you know, and that could be attributed to their thinking that they're right, but they won't know until the end, until they sink to the bottom. They won't know. You know what I'm saying? Let me get another scripture, man. It's like about that. I don't know, man. I woke up this morning and I wasn't feeling it, man. I really wasn't. I don't know what the hell was wrong with me. But Romans 12:4. For as we have many members in one body, and all members have not the same office, so we, being many, are one in Hamashiach, and every one members one of another, having then gifts differing according to the grace that is given to us, whether prophecy, let us prophesy according to the portion of faith, or ministry, let us wait on our ministering, or he that teacheth on teaching, or that he exhorteth on exhortation. He that giveth, let him do it with simplicity. He that ruleth with diligence. He that showeth mercy with cheerfulness. Let love be without dissimulation. Abhor that which is evil. Cleave to that which is good. Okay? You see that, man? We all have the same, we all in the body, but we don't all have the same jobs, man. Just like how every single particle of let's say, like, well, the example that we use for the solution of dye, every particle of that solution isn't going to be the same size, it's not going to be the same shape, it's not going to be the same thing, but you're still in the solution regardless, and you're still uniformly distributed, man. Just like we can even attribute it to the drops of dye that we put inside of that solution. Okay, not every drop is going to be the same size. It's hard as fuck to get a drop the same size, okay? If every goddamn snowflake is different, how much more a drop of water, one little, and you're supposed to be squeezing it in there? Hell no, it's not going to be the same, man. But the solution is a solution regardless of the sizes, regardless of the shapes, okay? You're still a part of that solution, man. So no matter what your office is, if you're doing it in all truth and sincerity, okay, and you're doing it according to the correct doctrine, right? You're not being wicked with it. You really are trying your best. Then you're part of that solution, man. The solution to what? The evil on earth, man. Okay? That's exactly what it is, yo. Yo, you still gonna be part of that solution, you know? Not every person is gonna be this crazy ass person. You know what I'm saying? Not crazy, but you know what I'm saying? Someone who's crazy good with scriptures or something like that, who can quote scriptures like from off the top of their head. We all strive to want to do that though. Not every brother is good with Hebrew, but some brothers are. Okay? It's you know what I'm saying? Everybody has their different lots, man. And that's a beautiful part about it, man, because us as Jake, we've been scattered onto all these nations, and these offices within the body, man, is likened unto that, yo, because there's so many different things that you can do, you know, and there's so many different types of people within the nation of Israel. We have no, like, it's crazy. Everybody has something different to do, man. And it's beautiful. It really is. It really is, man. This is John 10:25. You know what? No, I'm gonna start 27. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me, and I give unto them eternal life, and they shall never perish, neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand. Okay? My Father, which gave them me, is greater than all, and no man is able to pluck them out of my Father's hand. I and my Father are one. Okay? When you think of a lamb, man, and you know what's really beautiful is that during Passover you're supposed to use a lamb without blemish, right? And guess what? If that solution has a blemish in there, you gonna shit. It's not a solution, right? Okay, and Yahushua died for us, man. Okay, he was that lamb without blemish. right? So how much more should we strive to be like that, okay, in this solution of ours, right? Now remember what I said, not everybody's going to be the same, okay? But regardless, you're still part of that solution, okay? And you're not being a blemish in that solution, which is corrupting that solution, man. You're not doing dumb shit. You're not saying dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? You're just doing what you're supposed to do, just like everybody else in that solution, just like all the other Saul youths, man. Okay? And just like how Yahushua and his father are one accord, so are we. Okay? That's why we don't stick out within the solution. Okay? If you're doing what you're supposed to do, brothers should never see no videos posted about you, really. You know what I'm saying? Other than if it's like a repost or something like that. But if somebody's going in on you, then you obviously did something wrong and you need to examine yourself before you get casted out of the damn solution. Okay? Is that simple? You know what? I don't. Yeah, I'm not even gonna get this one. Yeah, I'm not even gonna get this one. I don't even know why I probably put it in there by mistake. But anyway, that's really. I think I hit the nail on the head with this with this video just now. So yeah, with that, just you know, strive to be. Well, strive to stay in the solution. We covered earlier in John that if you don't continue in this word, man, then you were never part of this to begin with. Okay? If you were the blemish in the solution, that means that it wasn't a solution to begin with, that you weren't in the solution to begin with. Only the ones that are uniformly distributed are in the solution. If you're not, then you were never in it to begin with. So we all need to strive to continue to be in this solution, man. To be in this truth, to be in this in good graces with Yahweh Shem Yahshai, because he can take any of us out at any time. So with that, I want to give all glory, honor, praise, and fears to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash, and Shalom.